Dyal's life journey ran from 1948 to 2022. And this morning he was remembered in song, psalm, tribute, and service as a man who found time for all because his was a life of balance. The king of nicknaming at the CBC for years brought smiles and laughter to the faces of those with whom he interacted. He was eulogized by friend and colleague Peter Thorne, who said Arnon cherished relations with friends to the end, just as he gave them lifelong nicknames. Thorne said he molded many of the island's top journalists.
Arnon Dyal was a pioneer in molding the professional careers of many of the island's top journalists. Names like Claude Graham, Yvette Morris, Carlton Prout, Dr. Sonia Gill, Milton Gibbs, David Ellis, and yours truly, Peter Thorne. He must be credited with aptly affixing lifelong nicknames to many who have passed through the doors of the CBC.
Family member Peter Lloyd, in his tribute, said Arnon showed interest and dedication when others did not.
Quite frankly, most of my family never wanted to come to. And one day he was visiting and he said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going to play a tournament." And he was like, "Can I come with you?" I was like, surprised, because like 90% of the family never went anywhere with me like that. And so he came, and he was there, and he was happy, and he was eating, and I introduced him to all my friends, and it was just such a wonderful time.
There was also a musical tribute by friend Junior Jordan and scripture readings from former director of broadcasting Rosemary Allen. The Reverend Dr. Marcel Brathwaite, in delivering the sermon, said while separation can be difficult, they should not be overcome by Arnon's death, because if they heed God's instructions, they can live in abundance.
You will be able to live a life that fills you with the kind of joy and peace and happiness that our Arnon was filled with. Because we recognize there must be balance. We must be able to fulfill our role and function, and the very first part of that role is our faith.
Arnon was committed to the earth with one of his favorite songs, There's a Church in the Valley, as several CBC staffers, past and present, gathered at the graveside to pay their final respects. He leaves to mourn his wife Claudine and daughter Engina. Wendy Burke, CBC News.